wake up, post up, round round in it, flossing on it. This diamond, my diamond,
Hi guys,
my rock.
and happy New Year's. I know we're a bit late, right? A lot has been going on. We were just reading about resolutions that people have been doing. Yeah, but we felt more, instead of coming and saying, "Oh, New Year, new me," that whole New Year's resolution thing. We believe more so in goals and plans. Just a bunch of achievements that you can just set, like just targets really, because it's just New Year's resolutions. Okay, it's the same thing more or less every year. People say, "Oh, new me, new me." It's about just goals. Are you going to tick off most of these things that you set yourself 12 months to do? And I think it's more likely of when you set yourself certain things and you have a tick box, you're more likely to achieve it rather than just saying, "Oh, new me, these are my resolutions." Yeah, and I think with New Year, when January comes, January, February, everybody's jumping on, yeah, I'm gonna get fit this year, and by the time March comes, ain't nobody working on them anymore. But when you have plans, and these it's not just because it's New Year, it's things that you're working towards that towards your future to get you to a better place, you are more likely to keep that going. So I think since we've been young, it's been more of us setting goals and plans really, and it's not just New Year, it's any month of the year. Yeah, every month we have goals. We set them, and not only to set them. One thing I learned while doing business is that when you write something down, especially like goals and plans, you're more likely so to achieve than to just say, "I want to get fit this year, fitter this year." Well, when you set yourself specifically, like, okay, I don't just want to get fit, I want to lose this amount of weight, if this weight that you want to lose, or I want to go this number of times to the gym in a week. It's about being specific, and that's why I prefer goals and plans, because goals and plans are more specific. And that gets you write the plan, and then the goals on how you're going to achieve the plan. And I think that is more likely to get you there than to just say, "Oh, new year, new me," kind of thing. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, but I do think that a lot of New Year's resolution is a lot of emotional things. Like when January comes, everyone is all emotional. Everything is all up in the air, and they like to do unrealistic and also I think businesses kind of push you to that as well. Or the minute December comes, you're bombarded with adverts. Come and join the gym. You get so discount, and get everybody really hyped up. But they're not really going to be like on your back, like, "Hello, wake up, be here." When once you bought the membership, you've paid the money. See you. So yeah. We are going to talk about some of our goals and plans that we have for 2017. Just short words, just not long, not hefty things, but just things that we feel like we can achieve, that realistically 2017. So we're just gonna just give a brief overview. Yeah. Do you understand? Yeah, definitely. I think with me last year was such a big change for me. Last year, being a new mom, being a wife for the first time, it was all just a big change. And I think now I'm more comfortable with my role, both as a mom and as a wife. So now I'm enjoying motherhood so much more because I'm watching my kids grow. And I'm looking forward to being able to spend time with them this year. And when you become a mom also, it really makes you think about your future more so. And one thing I want to work towards this year is making sure that I have some, especially have savings, when you talked about it. Investments, savings, and things like that for my kids, because it's not just about, "Oh yeah, I want to go there with my kids," but how are you going to do it? Things come up, things happen. But you know, financial stability is very important when you have kids, and working towards that is not a 1 month, 1 year, even many years is something you work towards. But the way you work towards that and towards achieving that, especially when you have kids, is to make sure that you are thinking about your kids financially. Investment, you know, you can, we've discussed different ways like shares, buying shares for our kids, you know, under their names, and you know, other ways that we can invest, savings account, and there are different ones like ISAs that you know you cannot touch. You know for sure that this is something I'm saving up for my kids. Whatever little it is going towards something. So that's something that I want to work towards this year. Yeah.
So one of the biggest thing that I feel like I need to work on this year, after going through a lot in 2016, as well, it's out there anyway, you know, I had my second son and I finished uni. You can go back and watch my graduation vlog. It was really cool. But obviously I had my second son, and obviously me and my partner then, you know, we were supposed to be married. That didn't go quite good, so we broke up. And so as the result of that, you know, I ended up being, you know, a single mom for the second time, and you know, having that fear and carrying it on until, you know, I had my son and everything else. I had a lot to deal with. So I do kind of feel like along that path I found faith. Like I found myself believing in more, you know, of getting closer like to Christ and things like that. So I do think that my big goal for this year is to be closer to God, like take my faith seriously, not, you know, not just joke around with it. And like the past years, I want to take my faith really serious. I think that's one of my main goals this year. And also is to actually one of my second goals is to actually go on more dates with Denzel. It's like I used to do it all the time when he was young, but now as I feel like, you know, finishing uni, I went into my third year, I had a lot of things going on, so I stopped going on our monthly dates. So I think that that's one of the most important things. And I found that the more we went on dates, the more I connected to him, and I know the kind of person he was becoming. I know he's a child, but as a mom, I need to take him out of his space, to bring him in a new environment, to know the sort of person he is. So I think that's my second goal.
Yeah, that's definitely a good one. And you know, and I also, you know, we talked about wanting to do more activities this year with the kids. You know, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Something as simple as going to the park. But as long as we have them, all four of them really love each other. We're very blessed to have kids that love each other. They get that bond that the kids have, and you know, Denzel love the young ones, and they love him. And so it's something that we want to do more this year. You know, now it's more than just 1 to 4. So there's a lot more we can do in terms of like activities, picnics, just little things. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, but as long as we're doing something together with them.
So more of like a business related goal. So this year I want to be a CBA balloon qualified artist. Basically it's just a course that balloon artists have to do. It's really intense, and this year I feel like I'm prepared to embark on that adventure, just to get as much bookings as possible to build up my portfolio for Tammy's. As some of you that don't know, I have a balloon decoration business that I run. It's fairly new, but we are, you know, getting quite a few bookings. So I feel like I want to go on that course and build myself there, because I will learn new things and new designs that I can do.
Yeah, when it comes to business, definitely you always have to keep improving yourself, and having us having done other businesses, we know the only way a business can progress if you keep working on it, you keep innovating, not staying in the same place, because guess what, the competition out there is bigger than you may even realize. So you need to do something that you would want. If you are hiring somebody to do this, what would I want? Like, I want somebody that's gonna give me something that's not commonly out there, because you want an event that everybody's going to come to and be like, oh wow, you know, this is, it's not about you having things that's spectacular or expensive or crazy expensive, but it's about having something unique, and that's what everybody's looking for. So I think that is definitely something great. I will encourage you 100% to do that and keep doing that. And in terms of business, professional goals as well, with me, did I take any time off from the time I was pregnant to having the kids? I don't think I have.
I don't think anybody did.
I just kept going on. But anyway, I have been spending more time with my kids. The you know, projects that I have going on that I'm working on, and things that I have coming up this 2017. So I'm looking forward to that. And I think also, like, I have a great passion and love for writing. It's something I've always done and I love, and my family knows that about me. You know, when it comes, like, from the time I was young, when I didn't have money to buy my mom like Mother's Day gift, one thing I was really good at writing poems, because, you know, I would write something really unique. I can come up with something like that because I am that kind of person. I think with having also an illness that meant I was in hospital a lot, I relied a lot on my imagination to basically get myself out of that depressing environment. So for me, writing is an escape, it's something I love, and that is something I want to build on more. So this year and more, you know, especially I think with having kids, like, I've always talked about doing things, you know, like down the line with kids, but I think having twins, having kids, a boy and a girl, every day I'm with them, I am inspired, and I just, like, the world around me and them is all just one big imagination land for me, and, you know, I get so creative with being around them. So that is definitely something I want to work on more. So, and, you know, and as time goes on, I will keep you more updated and get more specific. But for now, yeah, that's all I'm just gonna say for now.
I think so what, how many that is, that's what, 3 goals at the moment. I think my 4th goal will definitely, and I'm totally bad at it, my friends and my family will totally quote this.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
I need to visit more. I need to visit people more.
Time, like being late, because
no, not being late, obviously. No, oh my gosh, that's like my 4th goal. Okay, well, let's talk about me.
On time more.
Let's talk about me actually going out to visit more people, because I'm actually very lazy at that. I'm so comfortable. Okay, well, it's not you, but like a lot of people have picked that up on, like, I
think we're more comfortable with each other, and
we need to go out. Okay, so my 4th goal for 2017 is to actually go out and visit friends and family. You know, my best friend lives about, well, let's say an hour away from me, and she always comes and visit me, and this year I actually need to go out and visit her as well. Like, I have my other grandma that lives about 30 minutes away from me, and I see her like 2 times a year, and it's so bad. So this year, like, my goal, my 4th goal is to actually visit.
Trying to do more of that as well since, like, the end of 2016. But yeah, I definitely second that, and we're going to be reminding each other.
Yeah. My 5th goal would be to do more TFA. So it's very crazy. It's TFA is time for me time. Like, I'm serious. I'm
abbreviated it, and I was waiting for.
So I need to do me time.
No, you do.
I kind of feel like having my 2 boys is like having 2 husbands in the house. Like, seriously, they are so reliant on me. I know that is really good, you know, attachment. I'm all for attachment, but my sons can't stay with anyone. Like, okay, so this year I am going to have me time. Like, once a month I'm actually gonna go out, get a massage or something. I don't know, like, go out with a friend, even if it's for a couple of hours. I need some me time, and I think it's healthy for me as well. And I don't do that. 2016, I didn't do that at all. I was so suffocated. No, seriously, I need some me time, and I feel like that's one of my goals as well. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I think when you in terms of me time, I think I don't think I get me time much as well, because obviously with the kids being so young. But I think what I need to make time for that you always is, oh man, you need to go out. We will make dates.
You need to make time for your husband.
Yes.
That's what you need to do.
Oh,
She needs
God,
to do that. That should totally be her
like,
goal.
just bring the kids. I'm like, oh, I don't want to bother you. We're going to have to go there, drop them. I'm that kind of person. I always feel like I'm bothering other people, you know, to leave the kids there. And I know, of course, to her is no. She will wish she could just come, open the door, get them, and just be like, go out, go somewhere. And we'll make plans. It's not that we don't. We just don't go through with those plans.
I know.
And I think as well, I think we've been new parents, and we don't want to obviously put that burden upon anybody, not that it is. But also, I do, everybody knows my obsession with the kids. And sometimes like, oh, well, babes, it's like a bit cold outside, and I just don't want to take out the kids, you know, although they're going to be in a car to come to their auntie, but I'm still going to be like, oh, it's drizzling outside, babe.
Yeah, I feel like you find a lot of excuses.
Yeah,
I feel like you find a lot of excuses not to go out with a husband. So
it's not that not to go, it's not like we don't spend time together. It's just sometimes I'm like, but then we're gonna have to go drop the kids.
I feel like it should be a priority for 2017. So I don't think that should be one of your main goals.
I am writing. And I know he's gonna be reminding me, remember, and show me this video every time, but I will. And to do, you know, different things as well, not just the same boring things I do all the time, go cinema or dinner, but to be more adventurous and try different things. And I'm looking forward to, you know, all the different adventures of this 2017, and whatever it holds, you know. Pray to God it will be a prosperous one for us, for you, for your family, your friends, you know. That's what we can hope for, really, you know. Cling on to those little things to just keep us going, you know. Whether it be family, friends, doing things you love. I think this year really is that time to just keep hope. And, you know, and God always has a plan. God always has a plan. And what will be, will be. Whether it's going to be for the better or for people, for us all to learn a lesson. But we just need to keep trusting in God and praying that, you know, we all have a prosperous, joyous, and peaceful 2017. I'm more clinging on the word peaceful. Yeah. Because with all what's going on around, I'm just praying that this year will go on smoothly and peacefully. Yeah. And, you know, that's it. And we just wanted to come by. I hope this video is not too long. But I think it's good sometimes to just sit down, even us as well. We learn from each other, even doing this as well, not just with you, but we also learn from each other, because I don't know what she's gonna say and she doesn't know what I'm gonna say, but she says something, I'm like, yeah, you're right. That, you know, so it's good for us as well. And thank you for joining us. And we have a lot more coming up. We've got different ideas, things with the kids, and
Yeah, we have different things.
Yeah,
so
with us is what the vlog we're gonna continue.
Definitely.
And we also have, you know, different segments coming up.
Yeah.
And new opportunities coming up. So stay tuned. And we'll keep you updated.
Subscribe. Click down, subscribe, so we can update you whenever we have a new video and share. And always inbox us any ideas that you guys have, any topics. We are here. And thank you.
So baby, come take me higher. Higher, 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 baby, you badder than, but come take me higher. Higher, 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 baby, you kakam, my kakam. Suck it, you make a hesitate.